Om 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 Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Om Samasta Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidwaram Sadgurum Brahma Vidwaram. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Vasudev Vasutam Devam Kamsa Chanuramardhanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Om Vyasaya Vishnu Rupaya Vyasa Rupaya Vishnave Namo Vai Brahma Nidhaye Vasishtaya Namo Namaha. Boliye Shri Vedavyasa Bhagavan ki Jai. Sada Shiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. Boliye Shri Shankaracharya Bhagavan ki Jai. Hari Om. So we saw yesterday the 31st verse. Pavana Pavatamasmi Ramashastra Bratamaham Jhashanam Makaraschasmi Srotasamasmi Janhavi. So among the bearers of weapons I am Sri Rama, and among the purifying things I am the wind. Among the water creatures I am the crocodile, and I am Janhavi, I am Ganga among flowing things, flowing rivers, whatever is flowing. Among that, the best is the Ganga. If you really go to see these places like Gangotri or near Gomukh, basically near Gangotri, and then near Gaurikund, atop Alaknanda, all these places where the Ganga and its tributaries, it's such a beautiful, a very meditative experience to just be there. You will hear nothing else in that place except the sound of crashing water from top. So it's so powerful, the flow of the Ganga. And the next verse is, so in this chapter, Bhagavan Shri Krishna says, I am there as a self. But if you can't really meditate on me as a self, in everything and everyone, in your own self, then you have so many other forms on which you can meditate. And he is going on listing all the forms. 32nd verse, Sarganamadirantascha Madhyam Chaivaham Arjuna Adhyatma Vidya Vidyanam Vadah Pravadatamaham Adihi Antascha Sargana Madhyam Cha Evam Aham Arjuna. I am at the beginning of creation of this whole universe. I am in and through the creation. And at the end of the creation, when the creation gets dissolved also, I will be there. Adhyatma Vidya Vidyanam, among all streams of knowledge, whether it is data science or coding or AI or medicine, engineering, whatever fields of knowledge that we know, among all the fields of knowledge, I am Atma Vidya, knowing which everything else can be known very easily. So I am the knowledge of the self. Brahma Vidya, Atma Vidya. Vidya, Vidyanam, Atma, Adhyatma Vidya, Adhi Atma. That knowledge which is concerned about our own self. Vadaha Pravadatam Aham. There are different types of conversations. Vada is talking. Vada is discourse, like Krishna Arjuna Samvada. Bhagavad Gita is a discourse. Two people communicating with each other, one person asking questions and the other person clarifying. So Vada is where somebody speaks and the other wants to listen for the sake of clarifying doubts, and both of them come to a very good conclusion about the discussion where there is an understanding in the conversation. So Bhagavan says, among all these types of conversations, I am Vada, Vada Pravadatam Aham. Among the people who are communicating with each other, I am Vada. I am that discourse or the discussion. Whenever there is a debate, we like to watch the debates on TV, especially on holidays. You have debates in the Tamil TV channels or maybe other channels also you have. I do not know in other states. So it is called Patti Mandapam or Patti Mandram, where there is a topic given and one person talks for it and the other person talks against it. So Bhagavan Sri Krishna says, I am not for this or against or anything. I am not for either of the parties. I am that conversation. I am that discussion. Ahameva. So Srishti Nam Adihi Antaha Cha Madhyam Cha Eva Aham Utpatti Sthiti Laya Aham Arjuna. So I am the creation, Bhagavan Adisankaracharya's discourse. I am the creation, I am the preservation, I am the dissolution of all creation. Bhutanam Jivadhishtitanam Eva Adihi Antahacha Ityadi Uktam. See, earlier also he told, I am Bhutanam Antame Adyanta Bhutanam Anta Evacha. He said, I am in the beginning of creation. I live in the living beings, and when the living beings dissolve, also I am there. He said earlier, but in this context, he is saying, in the beginning, he said that now he is telling Sarvasya Eva Sargamatrasya Iti Visheshaha. Everywhere and in everything, I am in the beginning of creation, I am in and through creation, and at the end of creation also I am there. I don't go anywhere. I am. Adhyatma Vidya Vidyanam Mokshartatvat Pradhanam Asmi. Why am I Adhyatma Vidya? Every other knowledge will give us knowledge about something. But Adhyatma Vidya will give the knowledge about who I am, with which we know everything. Who is that who sees behind the microscope? Who is that who sees behind the telescope? When you see through the telescope, every other knowledge is seen through the telescope, or seeing through the microscope, or seeing through the burette, or seeing through the pipette, or seeing through the lab test. You see through some equipment and learn something. But here there is not something to learn. The knowledge of everything, what is that knowledge? You don't see through anything. You see as I, the self. That is Adhyatma Vidya. And so what does it give? Everything else gives us something in life, whether it is money or whether it is power or position or the fame, whatever knowledge we have, people are attracted to us because of the knowledge. Everything gives anything else. Adhyatma Vidya will not give anything material. It gives us the knowledge of who I am, and therefore it liberates us from this world of names and forms. We come to this world of names and forms only to know who we are. And once we know who we are, we don't need to come back again because there's nothing else to know beyond that. So this knowledge of Adhyatma Vidya is that with which we know everything that needs to be known. And so it gives us moksha or freedom. Moksha means nothing can trouble us. There is no reason to fear after knowing this. There is no reason for worry. There is no reason for stress. There is no reason for anxiety. Vadaha artha nirnaya hetutvat. What is Vada? Vada is conversation to establish the truth of a statement. Pravadatam, among the people who discuss, I am that Pradhanam Ataha, Saha Aham Asmi. Vada is a discussion. In this discussion, there is no animosity, there is no hatred, there is no one-upmanship, there is no trying to be smarter than the other, nothing. The idea of such a discussion is to establish the truth and understand the truth as it is. So that is Vada. Pravaktra Dwarena Vadana Bhedanam Eva, there is among the different types of people who are conversing, there are differences in that speech. What are they? Vada, Jalpa, Vitandanam. Vada is conversation where I say something and you, if you have a doubt in that, you go ahead and clarify that, or maybe if you have something valuable to say, you when you have something valuable to say, you try to give in your inputs and the other person receives that and then continues with the conversation after accepting and understanding. That is vada. Jalpa is simply talking without any essence. Jalpati means blabbering, and or even simply without any meaning, just simply blabbering is jalpa, jalpanam. Vitandavadam is I speak something and you want to be against me just because you want to put me down and you want to be against. You say the opposite thing all the time. Many times on TV we see these programs. Vitandavadam is just arguing for the sake of argument. So these are the three types of speech. Among these speech, I am vada. Says says Bhagavan Shri Krishna, Iha Grahanam Pravadatam iti. Among the people who are all talking, I am that vada, I am that speech, that cogent and very cohesive communication is myself. So even in our speech, there's a lot of harmony when we try to, you know, get into synchrony with the speakers and speak what they need to know and elicit the information that we need to know in a very nice manner, in a smooth manner, without any hatred, anxiety, or without any pride or one-upmanship. It is a beautiful art of communication to elicit information in the most lovely manner. अक्षराणामकारोऽस्मि द्वन्द्वः सामासिकस्य च अहमेवाक्षयः कालः धाताहं विश्वतो मुखः. Among all the aksharas, na ksharati iti akshara, that which does not get destroyed is called akshara. All the letters are called akshara, so the letters don't get destroyed. It is not that the letter A or the letter A, we can use some 100 crore times and after that the letter A will die away, the letter A will die away, or the letter B will not be there after some 10,000 crore times we all use it collectively. No, it is going to be there forever and always. Aksharanam, among all the letters, I am the first letter, Aksharanam, Akarosmi, because Akara is the letter which is, it's a vowel sound which is produced by opening the mouth. The first sound that comes, even in the letter Om, we have A. Om is a combination of A, U, and Ma. A is the first letter because even a baby or anybody, when they make a sound and they open their mouth, they have to say A and then go ahead to say U or O or Y or what or anything. They have to open the mouth and the throat passage. And that is the sound of A. Aksharanam, I am that sound, says Bhagavan. Aksharanam akarosmi. It is not that Bhagavan is not there in all the other sounds, but to state that in the best and in the biggest and the brightest and the most profitable, the most successful, at the most beginning and in the complete end, I am there. That is the idea. Aksharanam akaraha asmi. I am the letter A. Dvandvaha samasikasya cha. Among the compounds in Sanskrit, you have bahuvrihi samas. Then you have so many other samases. Joining of 2-3 words will give a meaning. That's called samas. Individually, the words will have different meanings. Like for individually, it is Rama or and Lakshmana. Different persons it denotes. But when we say Rama Lakshmana, it is a dvandva samas. Rama